assuming that we've got a trading system with a positive expectancy, and we've tested that system for the last few years and it's working well, the next thing that we have to consider is how to manage our money. Money management is the most important thing that we can put our minds to because we can control it. We can't control whether the market is going to go up or down, but we can control on how much we risk on any one trade. Now, I want us to consider a system that we're right 50% of the time. If we're right 50% of the time, this means that we're wrong 50% of the time. The probability of success is a half. Now, what's more interesting to put our minds to is what's the probability of 2 bad ones in a row? The probability of 2 bad ones in a row is 1 over 4. It's a half times a half. Now, this means, guys, that every 4 trades in a 50% system, you've got 2 baddies in a row. It also means that if you were to bet half of your account on any one trade, you go bankrupt every 4 trades. The probability of 3 bad ones in a row is 1 over 8. If you bet a third of your account on any one trade, you go bankrupt every 8 trades. This is what happens to most new people who go anywhere near markets. They risk far too much on any one trade, and a series of what I call clusters of bad ones take them out. Football managers get fired after 3 losing games. It's a cluster of randomness. The clusters of bad ones are real. Now, you may think that this is going to happen to somebody else and not happen to you. Every 16 trades, you're going to have 4 bad ones in a row. And if you risk too much in any one trade, you're gone. Now, I can give you all the mathematics, but the bottom line is that if you risk much more than 1 to 1.5% of your kitty on any one trade, you're pretty much history. If you risk 1.5% on any one trade and you have 4 bad ones in a row, this means that you're down 6%. You may be able to recover from that. If you risk 15% in any one trade and you've got 4 bad ones in a row, you're down 60%, and I doubt if you'll be able to recover from that. So the first thing about our trading is that we've got to be able to survive the clusters of bad ones arithmetically, i.e. we don't go broke in them. The second thing that we have to do is to be able to get over the clusters emotionally. And really, I feel that trading is not a test of your analytical abilities, it's a test of your character. So to summarize, I firmly believe that trading is all about your ability to handle the clusters of bad ones arithmetically and emotionally. Learning how to play the game. And later on, I'm going to be talking about how to think in probabilities. It's a major challenge, and it's the most difficult thing that I've ever had to do as a trader. So, the bottom line is that if you've got £100,000 in your account, you should never lose much more than £1,000 on any one trade. The £1,000 represents the amount of cash between your entry point and where you bail if you're wrong. So to summarize, we need to find a system with a positive expectancy. We need to manage our money really well. And there's not much to managing our money really well, but to do it on an ongoing basis is quite difficult. Again, because of the clusters. When things are going well, and we have a run of good luck, we change. We become euphoric. Euphoric means invincible. So as soon as we become euphoric, we chemically change the size of our positions gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually we bomb out. It's happened to me a few times. Euphoria is the enemy of money management. On the other side, let's assume that we have 3 bad ones in the morning. What's running through every trader's mind after 3 bad trades in the morning? Well, I can answer that quickly. How can I get my money back? So what happens is that we double up to try and get our money back, and every trader must have done that once in a while. So money management itself is not difficult, but sticking to money management is very difficult. When things are going well, we become euphoric, we increase our bets. When things are going poorly, we double up to try and get our money back. So be very careful with money management. Very difficult to stick to it through thick and thin. The sums are trivial. Risk 1% of your account in any one trade, but making it happen is something else.